All right, guys. I have such a good lead here. There's no need to do a predictions because what's the point of it if I have such a good lead and have 4 points? You know, and especially when we have one of these other non WWE events.
No. Hold on. No, Lou. No,
Yeah,
that's not how this
back
works.
up there.
Not how this works. You know that's not how this works.
Oh, come on,
Yeah,
Maybe
man.
in
back,
2020, but not in the current day. There will be no surrender, which is actually the name of this upcoming event.
Welcome to TFS by No West and Always Love for You Show Podcast. It's 24/7 Lou, and that's
Ricard quoting Galaxy Quest when I forgive them. Never.
yeah,
and that's
the one-man band, and I see that we're continuing the trend of Steven Seagal movie titles.
yes. It's time for Impact. Yes, folks, let me tell you something. From the highest mountain to the lowest valley and everywhere in between, we are the beast of the east, the best in the west. You are listening to TFS Pod, your girlfriend, your friends, and your pet's favorite show. Ricard.
Right. I'm not doing the shout out for this one, but it is also the number one listened to podcast on YouTube by adult film stars and one-man band, if you will.
So I actually will be doing the shout out for this one. And for this one, since we are in the Sin City of Las Vegas, I couldn't think of any more sinful person than the one and only redhead, Las Vegas' own Faye Reagan. Faye Reagan, rather. I'm sorry, Faye Reagan. Probably no relation to Ronald Reagan.
You guys are so great.
There we go. Woo!
Yes, folks, in this episode, we will be talking about Impact Wrestling's No Surrender, which will be held on February 24th, a Friday. Again.
Oh,
I mean, we did figure it out, which we'll talk about in a second here. But yeah, we're doing this prediction show as we continue our battle to the end of the year to see who will be crowned the champ for the year. But yeah, let's talk about before we get to that to the next thing I want to say about the scoreboard. Ricardo, you know when I looked this up, why do they have an event on a Friday?
All right. So apparently, the way they do it is since they have the stars fly in to do the live event on Friday, they then do Impact tapings until the next live event on the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday they do Impact tapings.
TV tapings.
TV tapings, yes, TV tapings, so that they have material for the rest of the month.
Which is really like pay-per-views. You should have them on a Saturday, or actually, pay-per-views should be on Sunday. Not even Saturday.
Pay-per-views should be on Sunday. I miss pay-per-views being on Sunday. It was a good way to end the weekend.
Right?
Yeah, it really was. Man.
The occasional Saturday treat is cool, but like, geez, man, wrestling fans have a dating life too, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like the whole setup is. I guess if you're in that city where we're doing the taping of the pay-per-view, it's awesome because then you have 3 shows that you can watch in those 3 nights. That's okay. But for us who have to do predictions, or people watching TV who are probably millions and millions more that you can get views on, right? As opposed to in an arena with, I don't know, a basketball arena with like 50 people in there, which is how Impact always looks like, by the way.
No, I think they're getting better with the audience numbers.
Oh, well, yeah. On Impact shows, they did change the camera angle now. Now we get to see the audience. It's not that old pandemic view where we see the background, the entrance, the ramp, and the screen. They changed the camera angle now. So, yeah. So it's like, so you're competing against SmackDown? Really? You're competing against SmackDown. And you're competing against Rampage, which is also sometimes taped. So, but yeah. Okay, good luck with that, Impact. You're lucky we're watching. Well, some of us.
Yeah, it's just not the same when you don't have live surprises. When it's just like, oh yeah, this guy's supposed to come back at the taping. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll check the replay out.
And like I said, I get it. If it's a live event, then you have like the next show where like, ooh, the fallout. That's what they call them, the fallout to to the whatever the pay-per-view is. But it's like we don't get to see about that. We don't get to see it for weeks later. So yeah, that's my little soapbox on this Friday pay-per-views of Impact. Hope you're listening, whoever's in charge over there. Santino
Marella.
I listened to
That son of a gun.
Son of a gun, he's right. Anyway, I'm expecting a call from him any minute now. But anyway, before we get to that, the one-man band, give us that line that everybody loves, especially me.
Rickard, get on the scoreboard.
I love it.
That was good. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, all right. But speaking of not good, currently in the lead at 4 points.
God.
Shut up. 24/7 Lou in the lead, first place, 4 points. Followed behind by, still can't believe this, second place. It's been a good 3 events now. Second place with 2 points. Bogey! I know. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was thinking much worse.
And then we've got a 3-way tie for third place. It is the one-man band, main event Jeff, and the randomizer, all of whom are at 1 point each. Who's gonna break and tie with Bogey for second?
Wow.
And then everyone else is at 0.
Including Rickard.
Yeah.
I want to say
it's not the same.
It feels
Yeah,
good.
I know.
It's not the same.
Guys, the randomizer got on the board before me. Bogey got on the board before me. I just really want to get on the board so that we can change it to including Big Al.
Well, I got on the board first this year, so I'm proud of that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that. It evaporated quickly, but it's fun. I'm like the Daniel Bryan of the show. I get the chase, and then I just die out after that.
No, you know what was quickly?
Speaking of which, we mentioned this in the recaps we did.
There you
You got once again so close, and then Elimination Chamber just took it away from you at the end with Logan Paul.
Man.
There was that. There was just the randomizer getting a near perfect score. By the way, the only match it missed was one match, which is the Motor City Machine Guns versus Wrecking Crew. It was the only match it missed, which everyone else got a point on because we all went Motor City Machine Guns except for the randomizer.
My goodness. My goodness.
But jeez.
All right. So yeah. So let's get to it. What's gonna be the order? And by the way, that was the shortest reign for the main event. Jeff and I for having a title.
I think 2 hours. We have to look at that. Because we have done similar multi pay-per-views on one night instances. So we could look at who has the shortest 24/7 title reign.
Yeah.
I will do some check on that. But
Okay.
in terms of shortest title reign, remember, Lou, you were carrying the 24/7 title before Elimination Chamber. So
I know, but I feel like whenever it's up to it's up to the task, I'm always I always put it on the line.
It's not a reset bar. It's just one of those things where it's like you were champion, then you were defending in a multi-champion match, and you and Jeff both got a pin over somebody at the same time. So now you're co-champion. So you went from being the solo champion to being the co-champion, but it's still one reign.
True.
And
All right, let's get to these matches here because we do have a bunch of matches. We have 9 matches, which
in typical Impact format.
and this is recording before we do the go home show. So who knows how many more they'll add?
Who knows? They'll probably add 12 matches. Show's gonna have 20 something matches.
And you know what? And I'm going to be watching SmackDown as this happens. By the way. So
Yeah. Hey, they won't change until we do enough effect on that. So yeah.
All right, so let's go with the.
I mean,
Oh, by the way,
we'll
what's the
cover it.
order in this?
We'll
What's
cover
the
it. There's
order
some
here?
matches I'm interested in.
What's the order?
All
that
right,
we're gonna go
order
by?
is here we go. Order is the randomizer goes first because it
Oh,
got the most recent point. Then Lou, you go next. Then the one-man band. Then myself. And
Uh-huh.
that's even kind of debatable, to be honest. I think Jeff should go before me, but we'll go with myself. And then main event Jeff goes. So, and we'll alternate between the three of us, as usual.
Uh,
all right. So there we go. That's the order. Those are the order of the combatants in this one. So, I guess we'll start with
Yeah, we'll do
the first two.
we'll do the pre-show. Yeah, we'll do the pre-show matches, and then from the bottom to the top.
Yep. Yeah, because I think that other one is going to be the main event one.
Yeah, I don't think Moose's match with Joe Hendry in a .combat match.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how that works. Do they just hit each other with laptops?
No, it's not like that. Anyway, here we go. Let's go to the first matchup that we're going to have here. Hold on a second. Let me just check something right now. I don't want to read this off all wrong or anything like that. All right, here we go. Deonna Purrazzo versus Giselle Shaw with Jai Vidal on her ringside. The randomizer goes first, so in this one. And they picked Giselle Shaw.
Yep. Randomizer picked Giselle Shaw.
Wow.
Very, very, very bold in my opinion.
Yeah, because the storyline with this one. Actually, no, I don't even know the storyline with this one where she's just trying to face Deonna Purrazzo. Again, I learned the rule a long time ago watching Deonna Purrazzo matches, which is don't bet against Deonna Purrazzo. So yeah, my turn to pick on this one, and I'm going to go with Deonna Purrazzo to win this one. So that's my pick. The one-man band, you are next. Who do you have?
I know that we predicted, like a different person to go up against Mickie James, and I still don't think it's time for Mickie James just yet. I know she's on that, like, if I lose, I retire tour. I don't think it's time yet. I think she still has another win left in her. So I'm gonna go Mickie James. Hardcore Country goes for the win.
No. Hold on. No, what are you talking? No. We're doing Deonna Purrazzo versus Giselle Shaw.
Oh crap! I'm sorry, Deonna Purrazzo.
But thanks for Mickie James pick.
Yeah, that's fine. I could have sworn I heard something else. Go ahead, Deonna Purrazzo. I don't bet against her.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, you copied that.
Unless
right,
she's going up against Mickie James. Unless she's going against Mickie James, right?
Yeah, and even then.
My band's like seeing into the future. Like, yeah, I think Mickie James is going to beat Deonna Purrazzo. We're like, whoa. Presidents.
Where's that
Jesus, man. Just goes the kind of day I've had today.
Oh, man.
But I think we're going to have that match again. But yeah,
I think so.
I'm leaning that way too, which is why I'm going to say La Virtuosa for the win on this pre-show match, which, by the way, for shame on Impact. He is not supposed to be on the pre-show.
I know, right?
That is very obviously not a pre-show like competitor. Deonna Purrazzo puts on a good show, good match. I don't know what's going on with Impact, but this better be one of those instances where, yeah, she gets a clean sweep. We needed it. We put it on the pre-show because it's going to be a squash match. I'm hoping. Deonna Purrazzo for the win. Put it in the books.
All right, Deonna Purrazzo. And what does main event Jeff have?
Main event Jeff is going to say Deonna Purrazzo for the win. We have a 4-1 split.
Randomizer. Anyway, here we go. Let's go for the next matchup, which is going to be Jonathan Gresham versus Mike Bailey. And I go first in this one. Oh, man. I was hoping not to, but this is a tough one in a way. I know there's big things in the making for Mike Bailey, but John Gresham has had a good showing also on Impact. I've been watching the shows weekly, and I like what he's done. And I'm surprised this is a pre-show match. Like, I don't know. This should be somewhere a little bit more in the middle of the card, not a pre-show match, but whatever. This is more like, Like a pre-show match is more like a Heath Slater area. You know what I mean? Where you should have Heath there. What do you think, Ricard? That's how I feel. That he should be on the pre-shows always.
I think, Lou, you should just make your pick and save your opinions for the peanut gallery.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Mike Bailey to take this victory. The tough one, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Mike Bailey. The one-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
I know Jonathan Gresham ever since he got I don't know if it was let go or his time in AEW was just cut short. I know he lost the ROH title and he wasn't too happy about that.
Oh yeah,
I feel like I feel like Impact has done right by him. Like it seems like they've took him under his wing and all that. And I know Mike Bailey. We've seen him run in a few pay-per-views. He's been doing a good thing going on. But I think I'm gonna say Jonathan Gresham. I think they're gonna try to do right by him.
All right, so you're gonna go with Jonathan Gresham on this one. All
Gresham.
Right. All right. The Ricard, you're next. Who do you have?
Well, so fun fact, because I remembered what was the results from Hard to Kill, but I wanted to double check my memory here. While you guys were chatting, I was on Wikipedia, and fun fact, I typed in Hard to Kill, and I got a Steven Seagal movie as the default. So I had to put in Hard to Kill 2023 to filter those results. But now I looked it up. Jonathan Gresham, remember, lost to Eddie Edwards at Hard to Kill, so not exactly the best start for him on Impact. I'll say that much.
Huh.
And there's just something about this being on the pre-show that makes me think, oh no, somebody's kind of they're losing themselves, they're losing their footing in Impact. So with that said, I'm gonna go against the Runaway Jury, Arthur. Wait, no, that's a different John Grisham. I'm still gonna go against him though and say Speedball Mike Bailey gets the win. That's my pick.
All right, Mike Bailey. What does main event Jeff have?
Main event Jeff is going to say Mike Bailey for the win. We have a 4-1 split with OMB going on. This solo route. It's his point to gain.
Let's see. Once again.
All right. There we go. Now let's get back to the bottom of the list, and then we'll climb our way up to our main event. And in this one, we're gonna have Joe Hendry, who's actually the .com. Sorry, he's the Impact Digital Media Champion. Sorry, and he's gonna face Moose in a .combat match for the Impact Digital Media Championship. And this one, the one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
What were the names again? I get cut out of them for me.
Oh, Joe Hendry versus Moose. Joe Hendry is the champ.
Joe Hendry, yeah. I know what happened last time.
Boo!
Yeah, I know what happened last time and all that. I don't think that they can pull that again. So I'm gonna say Joe Hendry retains.
All right, Joe Hendry retains. Ricard, you are next. Who do you have?
Look, if Moose didn't win previously, he ain't winning this one. This is the last match of the rivalry. Moose is gonna lose, carry on to do something else. Probably form a tag team or something. Impact needs tag teams, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, Joe Hendry for the win. That's my pick.
Alrighty. The randomizer goes next in this one, right? And they have
actually main event Jeff goes next.
No, remember we jump in then.
Oh, right. Randomizer. And
unfortunately, main event Jeff for not being present today is in a kid's chair. In the ring already. In the ring already.
In the ring already.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who did the randomizer pick? Let's hear it.
Moose.
Not surprised.
So I am going to do something that's very bold.
All right, Lou.
In my world. In my world, it's bold. I'm going to go with the same pick I did last time. Even though it was wrong. Even though it was wrong by Santino Marella. Interfering in my match. And overturning it. I think there's going to be Moose. And we're setting up for a third one. A third match of these. Come on. You can't only have two. Come on. It's Impact. Have a show every month.
Tuh.
You gotta have something going on. So yeah, my pick is Moose. And now, what does main event Jeff have?
Main event Jeff is going to say Joe Hendry for the win.
Wow.
We have a 3-2 split.
Wow.
You're in the minority.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh man. All right. I'll take it. Here we go. Next matchup: Frankie Kazarian versus Khan with Diener, Angels, and Callahan at ringside in a singles match. Rickard, you go first. Who do you have?
Well, for starters, you've got three people at ringside on one competitor's side of the ring. But also, looked it up. Khan is formerly Connor.
Yep.
From the tag team that was The Ascension. By the way,
Oh,
by the way,
Connor.
wasted potential WWE. I can't believe they let that tag team.
I know.
Yeah.
I really liked their work. It was a shame how things played out with them.
You can take JBL for that one.
Yeah, JBL. Somehow it all goes back to him sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Boy, what are you doing that one?
He was the guy that basically started the whole thing when the NWO showed up at an event, or they showed up at a live show on Raw.
It was one of those anniversary Raw episodes.
Yeah,
Ascension came out, and they were supposed to be the newbie tag team that
they had just been called up from NXT like not even that long ago.
Yep.
At that time, and then it was. I remember it was a segment between the NWO, the Outlaws,
the APA.
Well, it was wrong. No, the APA eventually showed up. Remember, he got up from his announce table and he got pissed and he said, like, I'm tired of you guys like making fun of these legends. I had a feeling this would happen, so I made a phone call. And he rips his shirt and he was APA.
Yeah, and then they all beat him up. And since then, the Ascension didn't really get any payback. So
no, they got kind of like
buried,
destroyed after that. Like they never recovered from that.
Yeah, it's true. You know what's funny? The next time I saw them was on a swerve. The next time I saw him on the
YouTube channel.
No, on the network.
The network show.
Swerve.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Yeah, I remember that.
The next time I saw them was on Fashion Files.
Oh my god! Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's the next time I saw them.
How long ago was that, man?
Right?
Ages ago, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, that's sad. Going back to the predictions.
Hey, going back to
I think Impact is going to do right by Khan, formerly known as Connor, and give him the win over Frankie Kazarian, who spent all of last year making me look like an idiot when going against him. But I'm really hoping Khan wins me this point. Khan is my pick for the win. Beat the old timer. Do it.
All right.
JBL's not here to stop you this time.
All right. And randomizer has Frankie Kazarian. Anyway.
Of course it would.
My turn to pick on this one, and I'm going to go with Khan. It's a numbers game. He's going to get beat up. It's going to be over. Please do no disqualification. But yeah, it's a numbers game. And yeah, that's gonna be Khan taking that victory. The one-man band, who do you have?
Well, I know Frankie Kazarian just moved to Impact from AEW. I guess he wasn't too happy with the working conditions in AEW because he left his best friend Christopher Daniels, and I'm guessing he must have said, "Oh, I'm out of here. I don't need to do this anymore." So he's in Impact now. I still don't think that matters. I think Khan is going to be the victor on this one. Kazarian, it's Khan's going to be the victor. Victor and Connor. How about that? Old Ascension humor. Yeah, Khan. I just don't see Kazarian. Kazarian's had his time.
Yep.
He's had his time in the sun for a little while. I think he's just going to help put people over, kind of deal.
All right.
So yeah, Khan for the win.
Okay, there we go. And what does main event Jeff have?
Main event Jeff is going to say Frankie Kazarian.
Oh, wow.
Wah.
We have a 3-2 split.
Wow. All right. People with their picks. All right, let's talk about the next match. It's going to be the Death Dolls, Jessica and Taya Valkyrie with Rosemary, the champs, versus the Hex, Allison Kay and Marty Bell. It's going to be a tag team matchup for the Impact Knockouts World Tag Team Championship. And in this one, it's going to be the randomizer that goes first. And it picked the Hex. They said the Hex is going to win this one. And that's their pick. Whatever, no comments on the randomizer. It just picks up random. All right. My turn to pick then on this one. And I don't remember who the Hex are because I've been watching the shows. I haven't watched the full 2 hours of them of Impact, but I still feel that I don't know, Jessica and Taya Valkyrie holding a championship. It just sounds good, so I'm going to stay with the Death Dolls to retain. I don't think there's going to be a new champion in this one. That's my prediction. The Woman Band, you're next. Who do you have?
I'm gonna make this simple. Champs retain.
All right, double D's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. The woman, sorry, Rick Hard, you're next. What do you have?
Woo! Putting me on the spot here. I guess it all comes down to whether or not I think this is going to be a throwaway pay-per-view, or if we're actually going to see something happen here that's going to be interesting. And, well, I'm going to say it because I don't see anybody else seeing their titles change. I'm going to go with new champs, also because I kind of feel like Taya Valkyrie is going to go after Mickie James.
Ooh.
I'm going to say new champs, the Hex!
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
boy. Wow.
Wow. The randomizer has weird partners. All right. And what does main event Jeff have?
Main event Jeff is going to disagree with me and say Death Dolls retain.
Death Dolls retain. All right.
3-2 split.
Yeah, 3-2 split. All right, here we go. And now we go for. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of confused there for a second. Okay, next match is going to be It's going to be Time Machine, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin and Kushida versus the Bullet Club, Ace Austin, Chris Bay and Kenta in a 6-man tag team match. I go first in this one, and I do remember seeing Kushida. I guess he's getting a big push because he's in New Japan Pro Wrestling and now he's on Impact this week. So, and Motor City Machine Guns. I don't see them losing. I don't see them losing. They're champs. They can handle 6-man tag, and I'm gonna go with Time Machine to win this one. That's my prediction. Time Machine will walk away with the win on this one. The Woman Band, you're next. Who do you have?
So I share your sentiment with the whole Kushida and Motor City Machine Guns. Kushida, unfortunately did not have that great of a run in NXT. I think he did he win the North American title?
I think he had it for a while, for like a minute or so. He did win.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, it wasn't memorable. I do remember it wasn't a memorable run.
Oh my gosh, I just realized who Kushida is once you said that. I
Are
know
you serious?
exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. There was that point he had the title, and I said, "The heck is this guy?" And then he lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Only against Ice Paul.
He was a New Japan. He was a New Japan standout, and so he left New Japan, signed with NXT. I think he was there 2 years.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
And
Like, oh wow, Kushita's there, and then
yeah, it
they
was.
didn't do
It
anything
was.
with
I
him.
remember.
They didn't do anything with him.
They didn't do a thing with him.
He was more a
He had
jobber.
a Hideo Itami syndrome like, without the injury. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But with that said, I mean, Team Time Machine. I just don't see them. I don't see them warping into a loss in this one. So they should be all right.
I like that.
Team Time Machine gets the win.
All right, Rickard, you're next. Who do you have?
Well, somebody called Doctor Who because I say Team Time Machine also, baby.
All right.
Wait.
All right. And the randomizer has Time Machine.
Oh man.
Well, man. Okay,
Oh,
now
man.
down to one person. Hold on. Let me get my pots and pans. Let me get them ready if it's possible. What does main event Jeff have?
Here we go. Main event just says, Time Machine for the win! We got a good time!
Sorry, I got too excited.
Who invited Yosemite Sam?
There you go. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, Time Machine. Wow, okay. Interesting. All right, let's go to the next matchup. Ooh, this is going to be a four-way match to determine the number one contender for the Impact World Championship. We have Brian Myers versus Jobber. Oh no, it says Heath versus what is it?
PCO.
PCO. But what does PCO stand for again?
Perfect Creation 1.
Perfect Creation 1. There you go. I was trying to remember the other day. Perfect Creation 1 versus Steve Macklin, or otherwise known as Mr. Peraza. In this one, the one-man band, you go first. Who do you
Lou, you
have?
forgot to say, it's a number one contenders match for the Impact World Championship. Lou, you know I've been saying this for a while, right? You know what's coming.
What?
So it's PCO versus.
It's Brian Myers, Heath, PCO, and Steve Macklin. One of those four is going to win it. Who do you have?
All right. So I'm going to say they've been treating this guy pretty well as well. Like in the past few months, he's got some good wins that I remember, and I think he might be due for a shot soon. And I'm going to say that it goes to Steve Macklin.
All right, Steve Macklin. All right, Rickard, you are next. Who do you have?
Oh, man. Who do I go with? Do I go with my heart or do I go with my brain? Because right now my heart's saying one thing.
Go with your balls.
My brain, shut up. Shut up, Blue. My brain is saying, yeah, Steve Macklin's looking pretty hot right now. So on the one hand, Josh Alexander's a face champ. For the record, I don't think he's going to lose the title. So he's going to stay champion after this. That's what I've got in mind there. So you need somebody who's going to be more so a heel, who can go toe to toe with him. But I've been shouting it from the rooftops from the beginning. Since the beginning, I have said it. Heath is a future Impact World Champion, and I'll be damned if I'm going to go against that. I have stood by this guy. I said he's got potential, and he has challenged for the big one again. Because he had a title shot against Moose last year, and he did really well in it. I'm tempted to say Macklin. I'm tempted to say Macklin. It's a fatal four-way. Macklin, you could get a match against Heath later on for the title after he wins it, obviously.
Don't worry,
Which is
Rickard.
why
It's just
I'm gonna
points.
say. Which is why I'm gonna say, my Heath for the win, new number one contender. Give it to him.
All right. Heath.
Go ahead, Lou. Copy my pick.
I just think can.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, next one goes to randomizer. And the randomizer making a very intelligent pick. Going with Steve Macklin.
Yeah, very intelligent. Funny.
All right. Now my turn to pick on this one. Or pick on someone.
It's your point to lose, Lou.
My point to lose. Okay. Yes. Heath is a formidable opponent for Josh Alexander at a house show, but
Yeah.
You got jokes.
but no, I don't. Again, the Brian Myers and Heath, they're not doing anything with them, and I don't think they're climbing anywhere on top of any mountain right now. PCO has a rivalry with Eddie Edwards, so I don't think that's going to happen there. So it only leaves Steve Macklin, who went through a war with Moose, came out winning after that, and here we are. We're picking up where that left off, and we're gonna have Steve Macklin win this one, and he's gonna face Josh Alexander in the future pay-per-view. So I'm gonna go with Steve Macklin for this one. This is the payoff for all that Moose stuff. I don't know how. I love it. Either Santino Marella or whoever's doing it said, you know what? We'll make it difficult for Heath. So I mean, for Rick Hard, we'll make him choose. So my phone call worked. I mean,
how do you know, Lou, that it wasn't all as let's put Steve Macklin in there so everybody thinks it ain't gonna be Heath. Because if we don't put somebody who might have a shot, then everybody's gonna say Heath, obviously. But just you wait for that surprise. It'll be so fitting if Heath puts me on the board. Do it.
Oh my God! What if this is what separates you from getting a point on the board? Oh my God!
Getting a point on the board, I'm gonna be pissed.
You can get off that train, that Heath train.
Never. I'm never getting off that train, baby. And neither is Main Event Jeff, because Main Event Jeff is with me. He says Heath for the win, aka Richard's BFF or Rick Hard's BFF.
Oh, he said that. He said Heath.
Yeah, he said it. He said Heath. That's right. We got a 2-3 split, baby.
You know what? That deserves this. No, hold on. I can't even find it. That deserved a fact.
Okay.
That deserved fact number 677. Heath Slater will not win this match.
That's not a real Slater fact. Get out
Heath Slater will be looking at the lights tonight.
Until I publish the book, 1001 Slater Facts, you don't know what the Slater Facts
Heath
are, all right?
will be looking
Unless
at the
I've
lights.
given them already, all right?
We'll be looking at the lights on Friday night. All right, let's go to our...
man. When he wins, that's gonna be at a Slater Fact. When he wins. Heath Slater is the reason 24/7 Lou did not get a win at Impact No Surrender. Slater fact number 801.
All right. Let's go to the next matchup here. We have Josh Alexander versus Rich Swann. Didn't I see this match at some point, like last year or something? I feel like this match happened already. Like
this does feel like
2 years ago or something.
Maybe it's, but it wasn't for the title. It wasn't for the Impact title, I don't think. But I do think they have faced each other before. That said,
you go first, by the way.
Yeah, I go first. Who do I think is going to win? This is really tough. But I said it before. This isn't going to be a throwaway pay-per-view. So I'm going to predict Rich Swann. 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 I'm going to predi to take the pin. Josh Alexander retains.
All right.
You thought I was going to go stupid, didn't you, huh?
You saved it for the other match. Anyway.
Nah, get off here. Lou, get out.
All right, here we go. Randomizers next, and they picked Josh Alexander. All right, that's a good move right there. I go next, and you know what? I'm going with Josh Alexander. The only way Heath would win is if Rich Swann wins. That's not happening. The Woman Band, you are next. Who do you have?
Names again one more time, sorry. I've been getting a lot of cutouts today, man. I don't know if my Wi-Fi is acting up.
Oh, it's going to be Josh Alexander versus Rich Swann for the Impact World Championship.
I'm going to let my boy Josh Alexander get the win on this one because I think he's still got a good storytelling with the title still. So.
All right. And now what does the main event Jeff have?
Main event Jeff is going to say Josh Alexander for the win. Pretty sure we got a consensus. Man, you know what? I didn't do that. No, hold on. I didn't do that right. Let me do it right. We got a consensus!
Yeah!
That really surprised me. I was thinking the randomizer would do something stupid. Are we sure it's not learning?
I think so. All right, so now we get up to our what we think will be the main event.
Considering every match is going to be a title match and a career versus title, a career match for Mickie James.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be the main event every time.
What an easy way to make yourself the main event of any show. All right, it's going to be Mickie James versus Masha Slamovich in a singles match for the Impact Knockout World Championship. In this one, the randomizer goes first. And it picked Mickie James will walk out champion, retaining. Wow. Are you sure? And you know what? Is this the machine actually learning or something? But anyway, here we go. My turn to pick on this one. Yeah, I'm not going against Mickie James on this one. I am not doing that. Not at this event. Not at this Steven Seagal movie title event. It has to be at a bigger event. Like a Slammiversary or something. But yeah, I'm going to go with Mickie James. We'll retain. That's my prediction. The Woman Band, you are next. Who do you have?
Again, they're cutting out. What the hell, man? AT&T, man. What's going on? Fix my stuff.
Mickie James versus Masha Slamovich. Who do you have?
Oh, I already said that one, but I'll say it again. Mickie James, I don't think it's time for her to go yet. So I think there might be another title match afterwards. But for this one, Mickie James. Hardcore Country takes the win.
Hardcore. Anyway,
Country.
Damn, man. That was going to be my line. Okay. You said it first. That's fine.
Rickard, you are next. Who do you have?
We keep it real short, real sweet, just like Mickie James. I echo Lou's sentiments here. She's losing that title either at a Slammiversary or a Bound for Glory. No other pay-per-view is even come close to it. So, Mickie James retains. That's my pick. Put it in the books.
All right. And what does main event Jeff? What does he have?
Well, here we go. I'm ready for this one. This is a line drive right through the middle. Very simple. Easy pitch. Main Jeff says, Mickie James for the win. We are the contenders! Yo, Lou.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Sorry, reminds me of New Year's.
Yeah.
For this show out of 9.
Huh?
Not bad. That's 3 consensus picks for the show.
Yep. You know what that means? Randomizer's going to win.
No, that is not what that means, Lou. That is not what that means.
look, it cannot get a point, and we're getting really close to
Well,
WrestleMania.
if the randomizer gets 2 in a row, I'm gonna be impressed. Are you sure you didn't use Chat GPT or something as the
It's learning.
as the random number generator? It's not so random.
I don't know. I think we might have to go back to the dice. That's like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, go back to 2 seasons. Its evolved form is beating us.
Oh boy.
All I know is I don't care how well the randomizer makes picks. I will not surrender.